We have with us Dr. Meenakshi Narula, ma'am, principal at Shameford Futuristic Oraya. She is a pedagogical leader, crafter, YouTuber, quiller, writer, and calligrapher. Associated with the arena of education and igniting young minds since 2001. Dr. Narula is a versatile person who has command in teaching logistics of science, the nitty-gritty of language, and the technical concepts of IT while focusing on sustainable development goals. She is a Global Teacher Awardee 2020, Rashtriya Shikshana Awardee, and has many feathers in her cap of achievements. She believes, empower yourself to empower your team. We welcome you, ma'am.
Thank you.
That a common problem during this period of learning revolves around online classes. How can we make online classes more interactive and engaging for students?
We need a lot of engagement in the classes. As in the physical classroom, we had a lot of engagement, right? Number of activities we were doing. And can you imagine, even when we're teaching prepositions, we used to play hide and seek game in the classroom. So a number of activities over there. So they are missing on this online platform, but we are trying our level best to engage our students on this online platform too. I have incorporated number of games in my classes too. Now, if I say gamification through learning, number of tools are available on which we can have number of games in our classes. But again, you see positive and negative effects are there. We want to engage the students on this online platform. That's why we are giving them a number of gamification tools. But again, then adds on to the screen time. Right. So we are having those kind of activities in our class. We think we are modifying those strategies. We're tweaking them a little, like making thinking visible. Number of strategies are there available. So we are just tweaking them on this online platform. Like suppose I'm taking this online class. I make my students to move around the house, collect different things and show it to me, talk to the parent, to say, get their thoughts, pen them down, and then come to me and then speak. It means a lot of engagement is there, and screen time is also reduced for them, and they are also engaged in the classes. Otherwise, you see, if I am speaking here and I do not know behind the screen whether children, they are listening to me, or they have turned off their videos, they're engaged in something else, and they just switch between different windows and they keep on playing their games too, because I've observed my son also doing the same in his classes. When he is there, he switches between different windows. And nowadays, so the children, they know very well how to have multiple screens on the same window, because they are so tech savvy. They're playing too, they are doing like I meant to say, can you imagine, like once it happened with me, like I'm sitting over here, I was thinking like maybe the child's screen, it's not moving because of internet issue, but the child was there in the class, he has taken a screenshot and used that only as a profile picture. And I was thinking, the screen is not moving, or what is happening? And they're so innovative, so creative. So we need to engage them. We need to find different ways to engage them on this one online platform through these physical games.
To understand the concept of gamification of learning better, if you can tell us what are the underlying principles behind this method of learning?
I also am in favor of this Minecraft. Is a wonderful game. And another thing I would like to say, see, as Minecraft, whatever, if I'm thinking, number of tools are available on this online to engage the children on this virtual platform. So last year, April 2020, this was a great challenge for all of us. If I would like to say, none of my teachers, they knew how to conduct the online classes. This was a great challenge. So we had to empower them. First of all, as you all clearly mentioned, I believe like I need to empower myself if I need to empower my team. I will not be completely, depending upon outsourcing. It's not feasible. Financially also, it is very difficult. So why not to have our own learning and development cell where we can empower each other, peer tutoring. If it is for the children, it is for the teachers as well. So we are learning and we are empowering our teachers. That time it was a great challenge for us to how to conduct this online classes and all. We empowered each other, we learned, and then the children, they were not engaged. We were feeling like they're not at all engaged. Maybe they were not feeling as interested as they were in the physical classroom. So we like started searching for, hunting for some kind of strategies to involve them on this online platform. So we went for gamification on this online platform. We wanted to engage them on this online platform. I know that it just increased the screen time, but our objective was more attendance on this virtual platform, so that they should look forward to this online classes. And slowly and gradually, you see, we also realized like this is increasing a lot of pressure, a lot of stress on the teachers as well, on the students as well. Students are attending the classes, teachers are also, you see, not only they are there on screen for the online classes, after the school hours they have to research a lot, they have to prepare the resources online, maybe these worksheets, some kind of we are having a variety of students over here, they belong to different categories, right? I told you, our objective is reaching the unreached, the children who are residing in the remote areas. They cannot attend the online classes. For them, preparing the material that they can access during asynchronous mode, okay, and preparing the worksheets, keeping the handouts ready at the school reception, from where they can pick, maybe they can come once in a week and they can pick up all those resources from there. So this was a great challenge for us, and we wanted to reduce the screen time. But then it came to my mind as online mode is really irresistible. We Once we pick up our mobile phone, we keep on searching in the mobile. We just check the notifications on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or let me check Instagram also, or let me check Twitter also. We keep on checking, then WhatsApp messages, we keep on replying, and we not realize really when. And when I just get up at 6 o'clock, if I start checking it, I don't realize when it's 7:30. Oh my god, I have to rush, I have to make breakfast also. So this is irresistible. And I do agree with Mr. Rahul, like if through inculcation of this board games, through different kinds of game, can we make this offline mode also irresistible? Certainly, by reducing the screen time, by a lot of engagement, and we can let them think critically, problem solving, decision making, and more family time. Pooja ma'am very well said. Like, so I'm also working, my husband is also working, my children, they are also on this thing. We are not having time for each other. We are saying the same time we are having our meetings. I am having my school, you are having your classes. We can have some family time. We can play those board games where we can have a lot of communication, and the children, they will be able to, okay, they have to follow some kind of rules that are being made over there. And I would like to mention here, we had one session in our school on tools as toys for learning, teaching, learning method. So the children, they made their own toys, best out of waste, and even the teachers, they use them as tools for teaching, learning methodologies. So that was very interesting. I said, okay, learn from your toys itself. So toys, games, that would be had a lot of fun over there. So this is what I just wanted to say. I am using this methodology to support my curriculum. I know during this COVID time, the quantity is not being focused on. We are focusing on quality. So what I think is, like, if it doesn't matter like how much they learn, it matters like whatever they learn, how are they utilizing it. So this is our focus, and we are trying our level best to achieve.
So it was mentioned by Meenakshi ma'am that she had a workshop in her school which was related to toys and tools. So So, ma'am, if you can actually share your personal experience which you had with learning and its gamification.
Yeah, thanks, Nikita, for this question. As I have told you, like initially our objective was to increase the engagement on this virtual platform. On this virtual platform for the online classes, because we had number of challenges. Children, they were not looking forward to these classes, and somewhere where the children, they were looking forward to these classes, the parents, they were reluctant for these online classes. They were thinking like on this online classes, how can a child learn? Because we are thinking from the ways as we have been taught years ago. We think face to face interaction can be the only medium of teaching. So we had to find certain tools for engagement on this virtual platform, and gamification was a wonderful way to grab their attention on this virtual platform. We involved them number of strategies, number of games, so that they can devise their own games using the tools. And how wonderful it would be, suppose if a teacher, see, I'm not talking about only the perspective from this millennium cities, and from that I'm talking about my school is located in a place where the children, they mostly they are coming from the remote areas. Okay, it's a kind of semi urban place, right? So children, they are having lack of devices too, and three siblings at a home and one device, and it was very difficult. So we had some flexible kind of timetables as well, and we wanted to engross them on this teaching strategies on this virtual platform through number of tools, and gamification was a real fun. So we had a session on toys as a tools for teaching learning, right? So the children, they made their own toys, as you see on CBSE also arranged lately this I mean exhibition on toys, teaching for teaching and learning. So children, they made their own toys. So toys are what? So gamification. And when we are talking about board games, so certainly it should not always be keeping a board in the center and the 4 or 5 children, they are playing. Board games is like communication, sitting together, talking to each other. It can be narrative, something. Okay, go back, we were also used to play this our ancient games. We talk about Raja Vazir Chor Sipahi, and that is also gamification. And see how we managed to our emotions. You see, we should not guess like whether what slip we are having in our hand. So gamification is all about developing all 21st century skills: communication, creativity, collaboration. We are working in a team, thinking critically, right? And if I talk about from the curriculum perspective, all math skills, problem solving, decision making, critical thinking, and probability. You see, playing on a Ludo game, like when we are thinking like what is the probability of getting a 6, right? And I mean to say, reaching iteration, making iterations, how I will be able to reach my home over there. So there's a lot of planning is there. So it's so wonderful. And nowadays, what all games we used to play, tic-tac-toe, Raja Vazir Chor Sipai, everything is available online. But I would suggest we have to create a balance amongst both, right? It's not possible for us to take away the devices from our children. At our time, we were not having devices. So we were not playing. We did not have any option. Okay, we used to play like that. But now the children, they are having their devices. When they talk about, I have iPod, I have iPad, I have this mobile, I have that mobile, they talk, they listen, they visualize. Even they love watching the you see, reviews of different kind of mobiles and all. When these things are available, we cannot keep them away from it, but we can always create some balance, right? Let them play. If they are having the mobile phones, they are playing that kind of destructive games, we should not allow. At least we should substitute those games with the educational ones. Like if they are spending some time on mobile, they should play some educational games. And along with that, so to reduce the screen time, to increase the family time, we should spend some time on this offline games also. that I have already told, let us make this offline mode also irresistible, that we should look forward to at 7 o'clock, maybe whatever time it is, in the evening, we all will sit together and we will all play some board game. We will enjoy it. And I would like to say, let us steal those moments from our busy schedule to spend some time with the family. And we would really love it. And this is the time when we all are under lockdown. Let us steal
Yes.
those moments and enjoy and have that fun and have a lot of engagement. Yeah, thank you. We too love gamification. We too love to have badges, right? Leaderboards. We too have, we like, if I talk about like learning and all, I should, learning should continue, learn for life, right? uh, we also should
Yes.
empower ourselves, learning Google tools, Microsoft tools, Minecrafts, whatever, what not, I mean, whatever the latest feature comes, we try ourselves, and then we teach our students too, like they should go for it. And really, it's just irresistible.